Hey there, everybody. This is Silk. We are doing From Russia with Love. This is turn 16. Quick shout out to all my fellow players here. I've got Germany at 55. Hambone had him at 56. I've counted a couple of times and I'm still at 55. So just check that. Like maybe I'm just wrong. It's certainly possible. Um, it's $1. Not a huge difference, but just kind of wanted to try to make sure we're all on the same page. Meanwhile, here for the Soviets, we are going to be moving a factory this turn, so we only have 3 tech rolls. We will be pursuing airborne doctrine, long-range aircraft, and logistics. We failed airborne, we failed LRA, but we did succeed on logistics, which is at this point the only one that really, like, no way either one of those gets finished in time to make any matter. So just gotta hope maybe we'll get lucky and logistics will finish and actually do something for us. Overall, while this has been kind of a lackluster Soviet tech game with the 5 finished, with the 5 tech factory, I expected to do a little better than that, and just haven't. The dice weren't real great to me, but at least we got our tech supremacy, which is a huge deal, and we might maybe with a little bit of luck we'll finish logistics and it'll actually do something. We'll see. Uh, as for our buys here, not a whole lot going on. Just pretty straightforward here. We're not buying any Katyushas. It's the one big normal shift that you're going to see here. Going very advanced spec heavy based on what we're trying to accomplish in Germany. It's real pain dealing with them. We've got 2 T-34s, a medium armor, and a light armor, and then 9 uh, advanced mechs and 2 militia. That's 60, leaving us with 1. So there's that. Moving on to our combat moves. I did a whole lot of planning here for how to try to make this work, and I just don't like this fight in Romania. It's just uglier than I'm willing to deal with, so we're gonna have to do some other things instead. We do have a couple of real minor combat moves. Let's grab this because we're gonna bring one guy out. So we have 4 infantry in Istanbul here, and one of them is going to step out into Bulgaria. It's certainly possible that if Hambone wants to squash this guy, he absolutely can. But whatever he squashes this guy with is less stuff that could be in Romania instead. So I will take that, basically, because that's my big problem is Romania. So whatever will come into Bulgaria is less things in Romania, even if it's 2 guys. It's 2 guys. We're looking for maximum value here as best we can. So that is $1 for Germany and or $1 for Russia, and minus $1 for Germany. And then we're also going to end up taking Poland, so that's going to be another +1 for Russia and -1 for England. However, we're going to take Poland with our sphere of influence attack, so this will not put us at war with the British unless they decide they want to be. But I imagine they would like to keep some Lend-Lease windows open. So basically, out of this army in Bessarabia, 1 infantry is going to stay behind, and 1 airborne is going to stay behind. Everything else goes into East Poland, and all of these other units here go in. So these 2 guys are still in Bessarabia. And then from western Ukraine, everything but 1 infantry also advances. So all of these guys move up. It's getting a little crowded. That should be all of our combat moves. only two combats we have here. I don't remember deciding that I liked any others. Again, a whole lot of time got spent planning for what is a pretty kind of boring fast turn here. Not a whole lot going on. Yeah, I think that's all we got. So we can go ahead and go to our non-combat phase here. Moving into Valpuri, we're going to bring the 4 infantry from Karelia. We're going to bring 4 infantry, a motorized, and a advanced artillery from Leningrad. Into Leningrad from northern Belarusia, we're going to take an airborne, a militia, and an infantry. The infantry from Moscow is going to go to western Russia. This militia in western Ukraine is going to actually step back into Kyiv, and this infantry in western Ukraine is going to step back into eastern Ukraine. We're going to fly 1 fighter from Kursk to western Ukraine. We're then going to fly 2 jets and 1 fighter to Kyiv and use the airbase there. This entire armor stack that's in Kursk, which is a light armor, 2 T-34s, 3 advanced mechs, 2 Katyushas, 2 motorized towing a AAA, and a heavy artillery, all go to western Ukraine. That's also where we will be railing that factory. We'll be railing to western Ukraine. One jet remains in Kursk. The motorized, the mechanized, the advanced mech in Stalingrad drives to Moscow. The advanced mech in Transcaucasia is going to go to eastern Anatolia. We're going to rail a advanced mech from Istanbul down here to Syria and bring in both Marines as well. The tactical from eastern Anatolia is going to fly to Kyiv. Kind of join the air wing there. The air transports, oh yeah. So the airborne that's in Bessarabia walks to western Ukraine. He's going to get met by one of the air transports from Transcaucasia. The other air transport from Transcaucasia is going to fly. The other transport from Transcaucasia will fly to Leningrad and meet everything there. I'm going to grab you. Stick you right there. Our new Kyiv fight right here. 2 jets, 1 fighter, 1 tactical. Hanging out in Kyiv. Those guys over there with Japan are fine. Seems like he's content to leave me alone. I am definitely content to leave him alone. I think that is... Oh, the railing, yeah. So this factory in Novosibirsk will... Well, Germany's... I want to use the one in Stalingrad instead. I think Japan's going to be nice to me, but man, he could suddenly decide not to be. That is the rub. I think we're gonna move Stalingrad instead. So Stalingrad will get railed to western Ukraine here. And I don't think he's going to come at me and bomb me. He can, but he lost a good chunk of fighters fighting the allies there, and I think he wants to keep them there fighting the allies. So if he really wants to come at me, I can scramble my 3 planes and defend him with 4. And I'm not sure that's a trade he really wants to. He's really going to want to make. And likewise here in Bessarabia, we leave kind of one guy behind and place a militia there, and that'll. If he decides to come at me, he certainly can. I'll just take it back again, and anything he brings in to fight me, units I don't have to kill in Romania. So it's all kind of a win-win as far as that goes. I think I can go to placement. Is there anything else I need to place? I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so let's go to placement. I do have 2 militia. One's going to go in Bessarabia, like so. And the other one, I think it's going to go in Kiev. I think that's all we got. All right. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. Just in case this guy from Central Mongolia moves over to Carolyn. Again, I don't think Japan's gonna mess with me, but he might. So we will do our placement. I will place all of these in Kursk, right? For 8, yeah, 20. So into Kursk goes 2 T-34s, medium armor, a light armor, and 9 advanced mechs. All right, we'll just do a quick rundown of forces here. In Volpuri, I've got 8 infantry, advanced mechs, a motorized. In Leningrad, I have 4 airborne, 3 militia, and an infantry with a transport plane. Western Russia has an infantry. Northern Belarus has 2. Moscow has an advanced mech and 2 militia. Kursk has everything I just told you got placed there and the jet. In Kiev, I've got 2 militia, a tactical, a fighter, 2 jets. Eastern Ukraine has a single infantry. Stalingrad has an airborne and an infantry. I might move that airborne. No, he's fine where he is. Crimea's got an infantry and a militia. Transcaucasia has 4 militia. Eastern Anatolia has a mech, and Kara has a militia. In Istanbul, I've got 3 infantry, a mountain, 2 advanced mechs, a cav, 3 armor, or sorry, 1 medium armor, 3 artillery. In Syria, I've got 2 marines, a militia, an infantry, an advanced mech, and a motorized. In southern Iraq, I've got 2 infantry and a militia. Southern Iran, I've got an infantry, a militia, and an airborne. And in East Poland, we have 20 infantry, a rocket, 2 motorized, advanced artillery, 4 AAA, 8 Katyushas, 11 advanced mechs, 6 T-34s. Medium armor, light armor. And that is everything we've got. So I will see y'all next turn. Everybody have a good day.